All right. So the Vision Quest. Now I understand it. I didn't understand it first. I was amazed at what I was experiencing. At the end, I felt depressed because, it's like, wow, I want to go back to where I was. And can I be that person? I mean, But now I'm putting it, I understand it. And then later on at Occupy Wall Street, I did it. I was up for 3 days at a time, same way. Not using the purple blanket. There was none there. I would just do this psychedelics, but that was the energy that was so lively. Everybody was awake. A lot of people were awake 24 hours, man. You start a conversation with somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning, and nobody really, my group of people really drank. So, again, I want to say that it sounds like it is a contradiction to the medical profession, but the medical profession wants you to be able to go to sleep for 8 hours, so you can get up and go to work for 8 hours. So that is part of their conditioning too. Because the more you stay awake in one period, the more time, the more you see into the inconsistencies of this existence. The more you see into what is not happening correctly, the more you see how it's controlled. Oh well, see that's because it's a psychosis-induced belief that we're all sheep and you're all slaves to corporate America. And I'm not a slave, but yeah, but you're a psychotherapist that makes a whole shitload of money on people that come in complaining about their lives, and I guarantee you all those people are slaves, but you refuse to tell them. Right? You refuse to tell them because you need them to, your job as a psychotherapist to make sure they go back to work and become productive members of your society, so you can drive away with a very expensive car and nice house on years and years and years and years and years and years of psychotherapy for them that could be washed away in maybe 2 ayahuasca sessions. So, the belief that what you're seeing is not a hallucination, but it's what you're seeing is actually a peek into another reality, another dimension. Once you understand that and believe that, then all of a sudden you see how your brain starts focusing on what it used to be. This creature, just like every other species of animal on this planet, that connects to different aspects of this reality using their DNA, using their own knowledge that's inside their own body, not the knowledge that's taught them and given to them as a means to enslave them. Cows don't enslave other cows. Monkeys don't enslave other monkeys. Raccoons don't enslave other raccoons. Get it? Humans enslave other humans. So the benefits that I found is that much more confident, things flow better, art comes out easier. Everything that I do that is spontaneous becomes almost in line with exactly what needs to happen. I don't feel that sense unless and the only thing that stops that are outside influences that know that you're doing that and they want to just stop you. They're going to stop you because you're making too much noise. You're talking about this too much. You need to shut the fuck up. And I need to mess you up and get you to sleep, man, because you can't be talking like this. And I know a lot of people out there. They know what I'm doing are in the back of their minds. They're not, sometimes verbally, on the comment, saying she needs to get to sleep, man. You got to go. Come on, you understand that the more you stay awake, the more you get into this crazy psychotic mode. You get you believe all these conspiracy theories. And conspiracy theories, man. These are facts. I've regressed back to every past life that I've ever had. Which means that I've come to the realization that I've been basically every type of person or person that ever existed. Which means that when I look at somebody before I judge them, I see myself as them, or when I was them, and understand exactly what they're doing in their point. And while I can't, if I have to stop them from doing something to me, I do, but I hold no judgment or anger towards them long term, because that's what it's all about. Right? Understanding everything. Once you understand everything, and not the way scientists understand. Let's do this and let's do this. If we do this and this, let's okay. Now inject it in the rat and see what it does. Hey, that's not. You don't need to do that. You just need to speak to the spirit world to have them give you the knowledge you need, and my theory my theory of vision quests cannot be proven in a laboratory with rats, and because it can't be, then he's just making that up. He's just prove your theory to us. It's like, I don't have to. I don't have to. What I need to do is awaken a lot of starseeds so they can go out there and help change this existence. Change this civilization and the processing before it self-destructs. That's my purpose now. From now until I'm dead. And if I don't get it, then y'all suffer. So, I want to say again, when you call me that name that you think I am, when you say it's whack, and understand that I'm not. You have to understand that the addict becomes the addict because inside their own DNA is their need and necessity to connect to the spirit world and connect to their own DNA and information and connect to something that was ripped away from them, their tribal past. Since they can't do that, they either go to a bar and drink from Friday to Sunday to forget all about it and then go back to Monday working, or they will do things that are deemed illegal and controlled substances by the alcoholic powers that be, not knowing how to deal with it. So you don't understand the problems that thing that you're talking about has caused so many people. They've lost so much. Yeah, that's because A, it's illegal, and B, it's not taught. See, if you look at it, there's so many people that want to do it, right? Yet instead of making it legal, understanding what the concepts of it, and then teaching it the right way, just like tribal coaches did to their 14-year-old kids. Instead, you just make it legal, make it more, it's something, if the kids are like, yeah, fuck it, I don't give a shit if it's legal, man, let's go do it, man, I heard it's the greatest thing in the world, man, without any knowledge of how to do it. And they pour alcohol down their throats to try to come down from it, and all of a sudden they've ruined everything about it. And then you blame the thing, and the people selling the thing, instead of yourselves for making it illegal, okay? And making it, accessible to the criminal element and the black market that has all these means to make sure it gets to the people that want it, but without the little booklet inside that tells them how to use it, right? And then you have the addict that you can control and manipulate, and you satisfied their need to connect to tribal cultures, but they're just doing it, getting drunk by Friday and Sunday, and it's nothing like what it used to be. The minds, and almost every tribal culture that I've ever lived in, even the ones you consider the lowest, were much more advanced than any of you are. Much more advanced than any of your civilization. Any part of it. Any part of it. That's like giving the moon a book, right? And say, Moon, I want you to study this book we wrote about how do you work, And then I want you to change everything about yourself to match exactly what we think you should be doing. And you know what the moon says? What's that to you? Fuck you. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fuck your tidal waves and your tides. And you know, I'm sick of you humans telling me what to do. The sun will do the same thing. Everything in the universe will say, "Go fuck yourself." You're trying. Elon Musk is trying to terraform a planet like he saw on one of the sci-fi shows. Let me tell you something, man. You fuck with that planet, it's like, oh, I'm gonna terraform this dog. I'm gonna make this dog into this, you know, this ecosystem that creates all this stuff. See how far that gets, man. It's a living organism. It already knows what you're doing without you even being there because you send your little robots up there. Once you send human beings up there, and once you start sticking things into the ground to try to create something that isn't meant for this dimension, that planet's gonna spit you the fuck off, man. And all those people you sent, Elon, and would you be Elon? Be on the first ship that goes there. Isn't that? So then you'll be like, yeah, I'll be the Superman of terraforming, you know, Mars, man. I'll be the Superman of Mars. See how far that gets you? Oh, Mars knows you. We're talking here. Yeah, your radio waves are going all the way out there. And they got like a wanted picture here. You see this guy anywhere on this planet? Let us know. And you know, all the dimensions are gonna come in there that are using Mars and just like wipe you the fuck off, man. So, that was my explanation of the Vision Quest and the sleep deprivation and why it's actually an important part of you know. But again, I'm going to read Vision Quest without alcohol because the alcohol does everything. Let me tell you something. Alcohol was produced to make the connected human into the working human. Instead of the connected human would just create like the Aboriginals in Dreamtime, and now they have to build. How much is fucking? I don't have enough money. It's not enough money to build the whole thing. Just cut off this part of it and just like, you know, how with it. Understand that what you do is wrong. Understand that what you do to people in any way, either you stick them in a cage, you stick them in a rehab, you stick them into anything to make them turn them back into those slaves from the use of these things as well. What needs to happen is to be decriminalized, and then needs to be taught by ancestral shaman groups and shamanic groups and that understand what it is and will then explain it, and then you'll find that you won't have the problems that we have right now. The reasons you're having the problems that you're having right now with drug addiction is because people don't have an outlet, so they go and find that outlet. So that's what and that happens to be some street thing that is a a watered down version of it, and then a lot of it has to be taken of it, and then of course that falls in line with overdosing, because then why don't you know what else is in there? None of this stuff happened, in tribal cultures. There were no addicts in tribal cultures. The shaman gave the plant medicine to you need okay. You want to come with us this week, or you want to do it? Oh no, I'm going to do my tent. It's just in my teepee. I just feel like I need to connect. No, that's good. It's good. It's better to do it that way than a group of people. What do I owe you for this, shaman? Thanks, man. I'll see you later. You see? You see the difference? And in 2 of those TP Vision Quests, that gentleman went through all his psychosomatic and psychotherapeutic conditions will be gone and released and won't be an issue anymore. He doesn't have to come to you psychotherapists for 15 years, and make sure you have a brand new BMW and a nice expensive house to live in. That's my. I think I covered all the points. I don't even know anymore. I started off like, but again, I want to say that this kind of stuff coming out of me. Now I'm not even tell you, but this stuff coming out of me. Again, I don't pre-plan. I didn't think about it. I was, I should do something about rubbish business. People don't understand, and when I say it, they just assume that I'm just like, I'm using that as an excuse to do more of the drug that I love, man. So I'm addicted to the drug, man. Give me drugs, man. Give me drugs, man. That look like Vinnie Barber? Give me drugs, man. Give me drugs. It's not that. It's that you get a taste of something that was pulled away from you, and you go like, you know what? Where did that go, man? And unfortunately, most of these are illegal, and you take a chance. And if you're like, fearful person that worries about, somebody coming in and throwing you into a cage for doing something that you either won't do it or you'll do it, and you'll be scared throughout the whole process. And that takes away it all too. Again, these are all ways to block human beings from ascending, their souls from ascending, the human consciousness from evolving, and it's a means to control the evolutionary process of your entire species. By the same people that want to figure out how to drill into Mother Earth and ride it through the universe. So if we did take all Mother Earth and ride it to the universe, then we won't have to wait 56 years, to get there. We'll get there faster, and then it doesn't matter because we're on this planet. And then by the time we get there, we don't have to do that. We just get there and we just go, man. And then we just terraform Mars, and then we take it off to another planet and then terraform that too, man. See what money does? It allows stupid people to do stupid things and waste stupid time on stupid shit and then pull you into that same stupid reality. Money, the gift from Satan to humanity. Oh yeah, the gift from Satan to enslave humanity by a world class that is controlled by parasites from other dimensions that are all controlled by the demonic, evil metaphor or like what is a demigod or the archetype as the evil one. Here's a coin, here's my money for you, Yeah, take the money, it's good, it's good, take more, make more. If you take it, you make more money, yourself. You feel so good with all this money. Good luck with that for 2 years, man. See where that ends up, See where that ends up ending you. See how that ends up ending you. Namaste.